So I had a 3-1 defeat to Stockton Town today. What are your thoughts on the match?
So congratulations Stockton. Thought they had a game plan second half that worked. I was delighted with our first half performance. Two big chances, off Ben and then one off Hoffy. But it wasn't to be. We're coming in at 0-0. You're trying to instill that bit of belief, tweak a couple of things, and Stockton come out with the tails up. I think they got the better in the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then we kind of weathered it, nullified it, got on the front foot, and then we conceded a poor goal off a set piece. And then I feel for the boys because it just knocked the stuffing out of them, and they're a side that's had a lot's gone against them this season. And I saw a side that didn't give up. That's the wrong saying, but you could see that the wind was really taken from the sails, and you're looking around, and fortunately you haven't got Dean Furman, that experience, that leadership, that voice of reason, and you're looking around, and we kind of, before we realised we were 1-0 down, we were quickly 2-0 down, and then again I felt for the boys and we were 3-0 down, and what I will say to them is credit to them that it's not easy where we are. So there's a collective in there, we're all in this together, and it's not easy, but we've got to start realising that 1-0 isn't the end of the world, and 2-0's not the end of the world in football. So there is a bit of belief work to do, there's a bit of confidence work to do, but what I'll never question is the desire, the work rate, the passion to play for the football club and each other. We just need maybe that little bit of luck that we're on top. If we score and we get our tails, we get our noses in front, then who knows, it's a different game. But our first half performance was different than our second half performance, but maybe that was because of the goals that we conceded.
I mean, you mentioned how well that first half went. You're hoping for a similar performance against League Town on Tuesday?
I said to the lads, League, Macclesfield, Austin, the Trophy, whoever it is, I just think that if we get our noses in front, I just said that, maybe it lifts everybody, because even when we scored towards the end, you could see that spring in people's step. That goal made the world of difference. So it's not panic stations, it's going to leak, and we've had a brilliant week in training, and you could quite easily say, why did the lads not do what we did in training on well, they did for large parts of the game, but in training when we conceded the goal, it doesn't mean as much as what it does when you concede the goal in real 90 minutes, and we've just got to learn as a group, like I've said, that being 1-0 down or 2-0 down doesn't mean the end of the world. It's a game of football that we can still try and express ourselves and execute the game plan. But there's a bit of work to do, but it's mainly around belief and confidence, not around technical ability, but trying to instill that into people who have had things go against them across the course of a season. Maybe a little bit more of a difficult task, but there's nobody, of course we're all hurting, everybody's going to be hurting, you don't like getting beat, but it's the start of a very long journey, hopefully, this, with me, at the football club and me working with that group in there. So, we've just got to pick them up, because they are capable, as we've seen in the last 3 games, and you've seen before that, when we beat the likes of Morpeth and, played really good football, it just takes that little bit of luck maybe and that little bit of edge to get us in front. But we've got a new night on Tuesday night. We'll watch the game back tomorrow, and that's our challenge. We'll have a WhatsApp debrief with us all. We'll have some more messages out on Monday, and then we'll go and try and take on Leek on Tuesday night. They beat Blythe today, so they're going to have their tails up. But we've got to go there, with nothing to lose. We're not going to be downbeat. Got a big job to get these lads' heads up now between now and Tuesday. But that's the key bit, that they go into the function, into the clubhouse now. They're all together. We've lost today, and you've got to congratulate the team that's beaten us in Stockton. But we're only 10, 11 games into the season, so loads of belief, loads of work to do. But we're going to go to Leek on Tuesday night with a real belief that we can get more points on the board, and if we do that, it'll set us up for Macclesfield next Saturday. But there's nobody in this league that for me is going to have a divine right to win a game of football, and we're not going to roll over and make it easy for anybody. So messages to everyone: get our heads up, get ourselves around each other, and get down to Leek on Tuesday night, and hopefully put the wrongs right.